Hey everybody, welcome back. Leopazzo TV, thank you very much for tuning in. You are now stepping into another season of Reef Tank Addiction. JP, this is an amazing tank you have, and I want to say thank you very much for having me over at your tank. JP is a buddy of mine, and I want you to go ahead and introduce yourself and tell me what the dimensions are of this tank right here.
Hey guys, so my name is JP. I've been in the hobby for just about 3 years now. This is my 270-gallon display tank. I hope that you enjoy it. And this is Leopazzo TV.
You know it, guys. Let's go ahead and find out everything we can about JP's tank, all the information, the schedule, the maintenance, the equipment, the livestock. We're gonna get some close-up footage. Again, JP, thank you very much for having me here. Let's get into this bad boy. Let's do this. Woo! All right, guys, here we are back at JP's house, and we're sitting in front of this gorgeous 270-gallon saltwater coral reef fish tank. JP, please tell us more about this tank. Let's start with the dimensions of this tank.
All right, guys, so the dimensions of this tank is basically 6 feet by 3 feet. The inside of the tank is it's a total volume of 250 gallon, but behind it there's an external overflow which sums up to a 20 gallon. So it's a total of 270 gallon.
So let's get this right. So the tank measurement without the overflow, how many gallons is that?
250.
250, and you have one overflow box, an external overflow box, which is outside of the tank. Obviously it's external, located on the back of the tank, and that adds an extra 20 gallons.
That's right.
Wow, so okay, so we got to take that into consideration on our overall I guess water volume of our system. So talking about overall water volume, what is your sump? What's your sump? How many gallons is that?
My sump can hold up to total volume 150 gallon. But I have also a frag tank connected to it as well as another tank.
Wow.
So it's hard to get an estimate of a total water volume because there's rock displacement as well, right?
Exactly.
And corals. So I would say my tank is probably in between 450 to 500 gallon total volume.
Right.
For overall
everything with frag tank and all your sump. That's very good information to know, because when you are dosing, for an example, or adding chemicals or whatever, you got to know over how much.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes.
In general, people are reef keeping, right? You got to know what your overall total water volume is. Okay, so why don't you tell me a little bit more about yourself? Like, when did you get into the hobby? Like this tank, like when did it start? Like when did you start this? I want to know so much. Like when did you get into the hobby first?
All right, guys. So basically, I got into hobby almost 3 years ago. I started with freshwater, and I was told that saltwater was very difficult. And over time, I basically found it very easy to keep the freshwater. And as a result, I really wanted to start the saltwater. And my brother had a tank, so it inspired me to start. And I really like the colorful fish, especially a yellow tang. It was inspiring. And as a result, I started saltwater.
Awesome. What was your first size gallons saltwater tank?
I started with a 125 gallon tank.
Wow. Right off the hop, 125, eh?
Right.
Right on. And you, I guess when did this get set up?
This got set up 5.5 months ago. So this tank is going almost 6 months now.
So this tank is 6 months old, you're telling me? Wow, that's amazing. And I believe you're in a brand new home subdivision, so there is no like BS to that. This house was literally probably built 6-7 months ago.
That's right. Yeah. So that was the first thing I did. I just got my team, and we basically lifted the tank and carried it up here.
Wow. You know what? I actually caught that. I don't think you mentioned the height of the tank. It's 72 inches long by 36 front to back, and the height is approximately?
It's approximately maybe 5 feet to around that, and
no, the height just of the tank.
24 inches.
24 inches tall. Okay, so it's 72, 36 front to back, and 24 tall.
That's correct.
People like to know the measurements. That's a very common measurement. Is any of this glass starphire by any chance?
Yeah, it's actually starphire glass.
Wow, and all three panels?
That's correct, yeah.
Wow, with the back panel, what is that? It's black. What is that?
I believe it got painted black.
So is that glass?
Yes, it's glass, that's right.
Wow. So this, I guess, custom built stand unit built into your house looks phenomenal from your front entrance. Like, did you hire someone to do this? Did you end up doing it yourself? Like, what material did you use, for an example?
I actually did everything by myself. When I first got it in here, I had a metal stand that came with it. It was actually all rusty.
Right.
And basically I sanded it, I primed it, and I painted it, and then I went to Home Depot and I basically got a bunch of like wood, the cheapest material, the lightest material I can find. Because what happens is this is actually on the main floor.
Right.
So there is a base support because I have a basement, right?
Yeah.
So basically I can only hold up to 4,000 pounds.
Wow.
So I had to try to be efficient with the weight.
I'm assuming that your basement's unfinished.
That's right.
And which is a bonus when you're setting up a tank this size in your second or main floor.
Right.
Because that allows you to check out the structure of your home and whatnot, to where you're going to position your tank, and if you need to support it and whatnot, right?
Exactly.
That's a good benefit that your house was brand new, and you were able to check out the reinforcement structure of the basement. So with that, did you have to reinforce it? Did you have to put anything?
I didn't have to put anything myself, but actually the builders did. So,
right. Oh, top notch. So you told them that you were kind of going to put this tank in here?
Exactly, right.
Great job, man.
So they did all that.
Top notch. Good for you. So what else here? Like, let's start off with what's your favorite coral? What's your favorite fish that you have in this tank currently?
Currently, I think my favorite coral would be like either the pink Cadillac from Reef.
What you pointed out to us for here?
Okay. It's kind of hard to see, but
it's if it's out there, yeah.
Yeah, or the Pokeroo from Reef as well, and there's quite a few like zoanthus. I really like zoas, as you can see.
Yeah, it looks like they're ready to get fed too. They're coming in. They recognize the owner. Well, you know what? I'm going to move this camera so we can get a better, closer look at some of these fish and coral that, they're saying that you're favorite and whatnot. And I'm just in general, like, I want to get up and close and see some of these. So let's go ahead and do that right now, man.
All right, let's do it.
All right, JP, I am ready to find out your favorite fish right now. Let's dive into this 270-gallon tank and let's see what your favorite fish are in your tank that you currently have.
Okay, guys, so as you can see, I have a lot of anthias, and I find anthias to be my favorite because they're very colorful as well as they school, and they make it look like a realistic reef. And my favorite coral will probably just be the pink Cadillac and Pokeroo by Reef.
Where is the pink Cadillac? Can you show me?
The SBS right at the back over there, and the Pokeroo is the bright yellow.